Good morning. Today is Monday, September 20th, and it is a white day. Calling all college-bound Hilltoppers. The following colleges have visits today: Colby College at 2 p.m. in Colby Conference Room. Be sure to sign up for their visits on Naviance and to view all details. If you are scheduled to be in class during the time of the visit, please check in with your teacher before coming to the college visit. The following colleges will have visits tomorrow: Vermont Army National Guard and University of California at Santa Cruz. Be sure to visit Naviance to sign up for all college visits. Math Club will meet today in Fuller Basement at 3:30. Please bring a calculator. The Math Club will not have a meeting on Tuesday. Are you looking for something to do on Tuesday afternoons? Why don't you come to the pool at 3:30 and join Pool Games Club? Bring a bathing suit, a towel, and a desire to play. Questions? See Miss Moran's in Colby 206 or Mr. Mezek's in Newell Hall. Academy Theater will be meeting Tuesday after school in the Black Box from 3:30 to 4:30 p.m. Those interested in opportunities on stage and backstage are urged to attend. Mr. Walker will be announcing plans for the spring musical. Come and be ready to move and have some theater fun. Scope will meet tomorrow at 3:30 in Mrs. Morris's room. If you're already a member, please check your email for meeting details. Are you interested in what Scope is all about? Come check us out. That's tomorrow at 3:30 in Ranger 212. See Mrs. Beacon or Mrs. Morris if you have any questions. Juniors and seniors that are interested in international topics and in meeting experts on those topics should consider joining the Caldwell Scholars Group. This is not a club. This is a group that meets with interesting individuals and attends their scholarly presentations. The simple application and information about the program can be acquired from Mr. Arain. Meet briefly with him right after school, either on Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday in Ranger 115. If you're interested but unable to meet, please send him an email. Our first guest will be here on October 14th, so please act fast. Happy birthday today to Ian McIntosh. Happy birthday. Today we have JV football versus LI at 6. Good luck and have a great day.
Thank you, Ashley. Good morning, St. Johnsbury Academy. Happy Monday. As you heard in chapel last week, on Friday we will do our symbolic walk through town to show our support for the local community by filling the food shelf with non-perishable food items. For those of you who've not been with us for this traditional walk, we do this to raise awareness within our school community, as well as work in partnership with our local community in an effort to take care of all of those who may need us the most right now. As part of our mission at St. Johnsbury Academy, we encourage each one of you to understand your relationship and responsibility within a community that is itself part of the larger world. So this week we will ask all of us to do our part and bring in non-perishable items to help fill the local food shelf. Please bring your items to your advisor locations until Friday morning and provide a count of items to your class dean. Please see the Campus Life office should you have any questions. On Saturday, Tyler Demas won his boxing match and is now headed to compete in the finals at the USA Boxing New England Championship this coming Saturday. Congratulations and good luck, Tyler. Yes. Boys JVB soccer lost to U32, 4-1. Varsity field hockey lost to Burn Burton 1-0. Varsity girls soccer beat Brattleboro 1-0, and the JV team won 3-1. On Friday, the boys' cross-country team was led by Hale Boyden's individual victory to a win over Mount Mansfield. The boys took the top 4 places with very strong races from Andrew Thornton Sherman in 3rd and junior Ryan Callahan in 7th to ensure the victory. Varsity football beat Colchester 44-21. So we have a couple of guests this morning. But first, I have a couple of items I want to mention and then some thoughts. And the football game, where varsity football beat Colchester, was absolutely great. It was so fun under the lights. There were so many people there, families and students, staff, even some trustees, and everyone was cheering and along with the cheerleaders and the band for this decisive win. It was wonderful, and it was also a little alarming for some. We sent out a text before the game strongly encouraging people to wear masks when they were in the stands, sitting and standing next to other people. We've been asking you to mask for class meetings and for other gatherings that are larger. So we don't want to lose the magic of the football game, but we want to be responsible too. So the COVID response team is going to meet this week to talk about a few other things also that need some clarification, but it's important for us to not be confusing about our mask rules. So we'll be looking to share our thinking and information later this week in a way that's helpful for everyone. So I want to thank those of you, including students, who reached out to connect with me about this and other issues related to COVID safety. So earlier on Friday, during the cross-country meet, I stood on the parking lot hill with Chef Hale while the runners went by racing on a very challenging course. Chef Hale has a very exuberant style of encouragement that I'm not able to imitate, mostly because when I see someone running up a hill and getting to the top only to encounter another much steeper hill, it doesn't occur to me to yell at them like General Patton to run faster and not fall behind. But after a while, I could see that this is exactly what some of the runners needed to get up that slope. Someone watching, thinking that they could push themselves and even insisting that they try. I could see how much it meant that someone cared enough about what they were doing to yell at them and try to do it as well as possible. Chef and I also talked about some of the things that have disappointed us in the past week or so, and we agreed about something obvious. Ripping a soap dispenser off of a bathroom wall is not a clever way to participate in a TikTok moment. It is vandalizing. In a place where we care enough to stand on the hill you're climbing and tell you you can go higher, it is thoughtless, and it harms us all. It also harms us to be cruel to each other, even in ways that seem small. In fact, that one feels to me like a blow to the gut. The most important thing we promise to provide this community, on which everything else depends, is to keep it safe. We have so many challenges to that safety right now that we can't control. Is this not time to make particularly sure that we keep each other safe in the ways that we can control? We talk maybe ad nauseum about being kind and careful with one another and feeling responsible for a strong and loving community, and bullying and meanness mocks what we say. We're not perfect, and you are not perfect, and we're all flawed and human. We know you might do dumb things. We all do sometimes, and when you do, we just ask you to own them and to atone for them and learn from them. But please don't do mean things. Please don't do things that intentionally hurt other people. It's offensive to everything we do and are and wish to be. So I'm not a yeller. I'm not a preacher. I'm not going to pound the podium. I prefer to persuade you to see what I see and to help you look inside yourself and call on your best qualities. So I highly recommend standing on the hill with Chef Hale. And I'd like to leave you with something he told me he did with his advisory last week, which is a response to Mrs. Schwanier's talk on Thursday. He asked his advisees if they felt they had any responsibility to others and what that responsibility was. So I want to ask you to do the same this morning if you have time, tomorrow, this week. Do you feel responsible for others? Whom? Why? What form does that responsibility take? We say often that we all share responsibility for the community, but let's break that down and let's figure out what that really means for you. Thank you for doing that. So now I'm delighted to welcome Maddie and Clara to the stage to tell you about the senior dance.
Hey Clara, are you doing anything this Saturday night?
Nothing that I know of.
Do you happen to like glow in the dark?
Yeah, I do.
Well, I have the event for you. This Saturday, September 25th, the senior class is hosting our first dance of the school year. The dance will take place on Stowe Green from 7 to 10 p.m. and our theme is glow in the dark. And if that's not exciting enough already, We have a few surprises in store, but you just have to wait to discover those on Saturday night. The cost is $3 per person or $5 per couple. Masks are mandatory, and this dance is only for Academy students, so you will be asked to present your student ID upon entering. Remember, this Saturday, 7 to 10, Stowe Green, dance, don't forget your mask, glow in the dark. So let's get excited.
Very exciting. All right. Now I'd like to welcome Jenny Lee to talk about the Autumn Festival.
Hi everyone, I'm Jenny Lee. Tomorrow is the Mid-Autumn Festival, which to the Chinese means family reunion and peace. The festival is celebrated when the moon is believed to be its brightest and fullest. So tonight, you will see a big, bright full moon. To the Chinese, a full moon is a symbol of prophecy, happiness, and family. Historians are not concerned about the origins of this festival, but here are some of the time periods that they believe could be crucial to its development. The Mid-Autumn Festival has a history of over 3,000 years, dating back to the moon worship in the Shang Dynasty. In ancient China, employees practiced the ritual of offering sacrifices to the sun in the spring and to the moon in the autumn. The term Mid-Autumn first appeared in the book Rites of Zhou, written in Warring States period. But the term only related to the time and season. The festival didn't exist at that point. Later, the literature figures helped expand the ceremony to the common people. They enjoy the bright moon on that day. They worship it and express their thoughts and feelings under its bright light. The Tang Dynasty, many poets like to create poems related to the moon. There is a legend that employee Xuanzong of Tang Dynasty visited the moon palace in his dream and heard a wonderful song. In the Northern Song Dynasty, the 15 days of the 8th lunar month was finally officially established as the Mid-Autumn Festival. From then on, sacrificing to the moon was very popular and has become a custom ever since. The Mid-Autumn Festival falls on the 15 days of the 8th lunar month, usually in early September to early October of the calendar with the moon at night. This year is on September 21st. It is a time for family members and loved ones to congregate and enjoy the full moon, which, as mentioned before, is a symbol of abundance, harmony, and luck. Adults will usually indulge in the yummy mooncakes of many varieties with a good cup of popping hot Chinese tea, while the little ones run around with their bright lantern. Many traditions and meaningful celebrations are held in most households in China and Chinese neighborhood countries. The main celebrations include eating mooncakes, having dinner with families, gazing at and worshipping the moon, guessing lantern riddles, and lighting lanterns. Here is one paper lantern that I made. This year, there will also have some celebrations happening here on campus. We will decorate one of the bulletin board in Colby Hall. And please stop at the bulletin board and take a look at it tomorrow. There will also be some lanterns like this. Feel free to take one of them with you. With the help from Chef B and some Chinese students, we made some mooncakes again. We will be giving out these mooncakes in the amphitheater after E-Block this Tuesday, September 21st. Due to the limited amount of the mooncakes we made, they will be given out in a first-come, first-served basis. All Academy students, faculty, and staff are welcome to pick one up. Again, happy Mid-Autumn Festival and have a good day.
Thank you so much, Jenny. Well, this was a packed chapel. Enjoy your day, everyone, and I will see you on Friday.